One thing I wanted to let you know, Noah, is that this was actually a hot game for the anti-Rusnak brigade. Because
I did see this.
So you would think it's counterintuitive to think that a game where he scores a hat trick that they would be out and about. And honestly, I think I've come to like this sort of good understanding with the anti-Rusnak brigade where they disagree with how I rate the player, but like we have good rapport ultimately over it. But they were actually out in full force because it was sort of like a lob over the plate for their narrative of like, see, he cooks when it's like
bot squad.
When it's a bot squad, when it's Sean Sawatsky in goal, but look at the LAFC game. He didn't do it against LAFC, but he did it against Sean Sawatsky. So it actually fueled the brigade.
I did see this.
Which, you know, I just think there's two different ways to look at that. Like I'm a more optimistic fan by nature, and I try to have more fun with it. And the way I honestly look at it is when you're given advantageous circumstances, your job is to capitalize on it. Like what Seattle could not do is give Columbus any hope at all in this game. And they did a good job to take full advantage of the situation from the very first kick of the game when the game restarted. Rusnak stuffs the free kick, like leaves they were thorough. They left no doubt about it. They absolutely bammed, which obviously not that hard to do playing against a 10-man side with Sean Sawatsky in goal. But like it would be way, way worse of a talking point if they didn't do that, right? Yeah. Like, so I give credit for taking advantage of the advantageous circumstances to Rusnak and for the team as a whole. That's exactly what that's how you handle it as a professional in that situation.
Yeah, no, I agree. Listen, the anti-Rusnak brigade out there knows. They've even added me into the group chat. Sorry.
Yeah, you told me that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
They respect.
I'm not joining that chat, by the way, but I'm glad that Noah's in there.
We respect each other's differing opinions. We're like the UN out here for like anti-Rusnak brigade. But honestly, man, he did everything he needed to do. I don't really give a shit who you're playing. If they're a bot squad, you should bam on 4 goals, and he did. And it doesn't really matter because the goals were sick as hell anyway.
They were sick as hell. He was torturing Sawatsky.
Yeah.
Like it was a little bit... it was like sad to watch almost at one point. Like that last goal that he hit on him. It's just like, bro, you have you could be in there and face that shot 100 times. You're not going to save it once. Like you are so chalked. You are more chalked than any soccer player I've ever seen. Like not through no fault of his own. Like I said, I actually kind of admired like how Sawatsky did out there. He was competing, and after Rusnak bammed the first free kick, he was like laughing. He was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah,
here we go. Like I guess this is what we're doing tonight. I thought that I was going to be playing CB like I always do. And now I'm out here facing a free kick from their DP10. Like, all right, pile it on, boys. And they did.
You know, with respect to the rest of the league, Albert Rusnak, 18 combined goals and assists. You know who has 19? Cucho.
Rusnak for MVP?
Rusnak for MVP?
He's at 20 goal contributions in league play.
He's at 20, and that's what I'm saying. It's like
20 plus.
He's going to pass so many legendary Sounders this year with his statistics. So I don't even give a shit who they're playing. Put some respect on our boy's name, okay? Put some respect on our boy's name.
I didn't even mean to open up the whole debate again.
Put some respect on his name. Shout out to Slovakia.
Shout out to Slovakia. Rusnak, I mean, the whole team like did their job after that red card. Like I said, man, like when the other team just gifts you the game, you have to take the gift. That's what the Sounders did. I was happy to see it too because of the content.